Hi friends, here at Music Game Club, we are super excited to announce the release of our first flute-specific games. We've got 2 games coming out. We've got Feline Fingers and Fantasy Flute. Today we're going to go over Feline Fingers, which is our more beginner-focused game. This game is all about getting comfortable reading the fingering chart for the C major scale, and we're going to be looking at notes from B3, which is low B, up to A6, which is going to be high A. In deck number 1, it's going to be a pretty straightforward do the note and the fingering match. So students will see a note, just the letter name of the note, not worrying at all about the octave, and then they will see a fingering chart, and they just need to select if the fingering chart and the note match or not. In deck 2, students will be asked to choose the correct name for a given fingering. So they will see a chart and then have 3 different options of note names. Again, we're not worrying about identifying the octave of the fingering, just the name of it. We're going to flip this around in deck 3 with a given note name and then choosing which of 3 different fingering chart options lines up with that note name. It gets a little bit higher level in deck 3 because at this point we are going to introduce the scientific pitch notation, which just means that we are looking at both the note name and the octave that it's in. So for example, you might see A4 and know that that is going to be a low A. Finally, in deck 4, we're going to really open it up to students where they get to create their own fingering chart. So students will be given a note name and then a blank fingering chart template, and they will drag and drop dots to fill out the fingering chart and show which keys need to be pressed down in order to create the note that they are given. In this deck, we are using notes from D4 up to A6. We also recommend checking out the hard copy game of Feline Fingers, in which you can either play solo or with a group of people and move through a fun board game in order to also learn the fingerings better.